Well, never a dull day around here. So I was supposed to go look at this job, this crane job. It's supposed to be in Idaho. So it's like, oh, north of my place. So at the end of the day, or afternoon, once you run up to look at this job and then just go home after. All right, so I was around town looking at some smaller jobs in the morning, and get back to the yard, and so the lady gives me the coordinates where I'm going, and so I look it up, and I'm like, this is the wrong job. This isn't Idaho. And she's like, yeah, it is. I'm like, no, look at it, and it's way, it's like north and west in Washington, not up towards my house. And I have another job to look at too on the way to that job that isn't in Idaho. So I'm like, all right, well, I guess I'm gonna be on overtime. She's like, oh, we got to get it done. All right, so I'm driving, and it's saying, and it's only like, it said like 2.5 hours to get there. I'm like, what is the deal? Like, it's not gonna take me that long. I mean, it was up here ways, but so I'm driving and I see this sign that says the ferry schedule only runs to a certain time, and I'm like, do I gotta like drive on a ferry to get over to this job? Well, yeah, that's what's happening. To get on this ferry and cross the river. So, yep, never a dull day. We'll see. I'll try to get some video on top of the mountain for a cell tower. So, should be some pretty good views. Maybe a little video of crossing the river on this ferry here. But I figured out why it's going to take me so long to get to this job. There we go. I don't know if I've ever been on a ferry before in my life. It's like Mr. Toad's Wild Ride over here. We got these two lovebirds. I'd go outside and video, but all four of these generators are running. It's pretty loud out there. This thing moves pretty good. Spend more time waiting for them to. It seemed like they waited about, once we loaded, a good 5 minutes or so. Must just be a schedule, every 10 minutes they leave or something. But crossing didn't take that long at all.
600 feet, continue straight onto Ferry, crossing Landing Road, Gifford Ferry Road.
Oh, thanks for that information. Like, I can turn it all there. Mapping system there. Coming in hot. These cell site jobs are Mountain Indian territory up here. Oh, yeah, nice. They make these roads so nice and wide and perfect to bring a big crane up. It's yeah, right. Well, it wasn't a bad little jaunt up here. It's always a pain bringing cranes up to these cell sites. But not a bad view for a job. The lake down there.
Obviously, they never hardly make enough room for your crane and everything else. Piles of rocks. But not a bad view.